It's time, you guys. It's finally time. We get to decorate for Christmas. And I was so excited to decorate this room because I've been wanting to do a Harry Potter themed Christmas room for so long. So we're gonna start with the tree. Obviously, I got a lot of my decorations this year from Target, Walmart. I think that was mostly it. But this tree I have had for a couple years now. I got it the day after Christmas at Home Depot, and it was a steal. That is like the best time to buy a tree. I hear Black Friday is really good too, so. But this tree is really great because you just pop the next level on and it lights up automatically. You don't have to plug anything in after the initial wall plug-in. Okay, so I have to tell you my vision for this room. I was thinking the Great Hall. I don't know if any of you are Harry Potter nerds. I am a huge Potterhead. I have loved Harry Potter since I was little, and I read the first book, and every time a new book came out, I was reading it right away. I am obsessed still, to this day. So there's gonna be lots of little details in here. It's gonna be, some things will be more subtle, some things will be kind of in your face. Oh, this is a good tip for you guys. If you put a Christmas ornament on the tree to show you where you are in the fluffing the tree process, then you won't lose your spot when you come back around and do too much work. You don't wanna do too much. Also, there's my baby Lucy. She is 2 months old now, you guys. I've had her for 2 months. Can you believe it? Okay, so like I said, that ornament lets me know where I started and then where I stopped. Oh yeah, okay, we were on the vision thing. So I was thinking Great Hall. So the tree is going to be done in a lot of blues and golds for the Great Hall sky. And then I added some burgundy in for Gryffindor, of course, and the Hogwarts Express. And then I also had a couple other things I wanted to add. So if you continue to watch this video, I will show you how to make the floating candles from the Great Hall. And I will show you how to make a Nimbus 2000 for underneath your tree. These ribbons I got from Michaels. They had a ton of good options, all in this beautiful blue color. So I went with, again, the navy blue, silver, and gold. And that tree topper is from Target, and it projects stars onto the ceiling. How cool is that? That top ribbon right there was probably my favorite one, and I didn't even end up using it. Okay, tree picks. You have to have tree picks. They are the best. They help fill in the tree and add in a variety instead of just, lots of Christmas balls. But these are from Target, and the tree picks are from Target as well. And we had to take a white chili break with some artisan bread. All right, so of course we need to make sure we don't clean up the flocking. Just put a tree skirt right over it. It's fine. Nobody's gonna see it. Don't worry about it. This tree skirt was from Walmart. And then we start with the picks. I like to work on a tree from the inside out, other than the garland and the tree picks. So first, add lights to the middle if you're going to add more lights. Then you go in with your tree picks and your ribbon and garland if you're doing garland. And then I go in with the ornaments, and then I start the ornaments in the middle of the tree. I got glitter everywhere, you guys. Everywhere! It was all over me and the house. Baby Lucy is currently my boss, so we do what she needs when she needs it, and sometimes that means a dance party in the middle of your Christmas decorating process. She's so sweet though, you guys. I am so in love with her. Okay, so this room actually didn't have any curtains in it, so part of my process was to add in some curtains, and I wanted some that went with the same theme because I do want to keep the floating candles up year round. I want this room in general to be Harry Potter themed. So I got some curtain rods from Walmart, and the curtains that I got are from Amazon. I will be sure to link them below. Anything that I add in my video that I can, I will link below. So I drilled a couple holes to put my curtain rods up, and I was too short and I could not get it to go in. So here's my husband. He's such a wonderful helper, and this is how the pros do it, I'm pretty sure. Just kidding, please don't do that at home. All right, there we go. So I put him up like this initially, and then later off film, I ended up buying some little curtain clamps with rings at the top that could make so that I could extend the curtain out wider than where the brackets are. So I'll be sure to link those below too. You might notice them at the end. All right, here we go with the ribbon. So I did a little kind of a bow at the beginning, stuffed that in, and then I just take my hand, the back of my hand, to tell me how far out I want the ribbon, and then I shove it into the tree, and then any spot that I feel like isn't staying very well, I used floral wire, or in a pinch you can even use ornament hooks and just bend the wire around the ribbon to hold it onto the branches in the tree. And you want the ribbon to go in the tree nice and deep so that it fills in the middle part too. This show is so distracting, you guys. Don't worry, I caught it. It's fine. Where are you guys gonna spend your Christmas this year? Do you know? Are you gonna be at your own home, or are you going to visit family? Do you have kids? Who are you celebrating with? I want to hear all the details of your Christmas plans. Have you started shopping yet, or do you still have to do that? I've done probably maybe a third of my Christmas shopping so far. I'm usually a procrastinator, so then I try to compensate by starting really early, and then I always end up missing a few things. So on this ribbon I did put another little bow at the end, and then I went in with a couple other ribbons. I decided not to do that, but look how pretty this ribbon is, you guys. It had navy and gold, but it was a burlap type of a ribbon. It's really pretty. And again, that one was from Michael's. And here we go with some gold glitter because I love glitter. It could pretty much be in any room in the house and I just wouldn't even mind. But we are keeping it classy here, okay? Gold glitter, silver glitter ribbon on your tree is fine, guys. All right, I made sure to cut the ends at an angle up the middle to give it that really pretty end. And then here's a good close-up of exactly how I do this ribbon part. All right, I want to hear you guys. I want to know, what is your theme for your Christmas tree this year? What is your theme for all of your Christmas decor? Okay, so I added in a few flocked tree picks to the end. This garland, you guys, I was so sad because I filmed the whole process of me putting this garland up there, and I used a staple gun, and I went along every so often and then stapled around one of the, not the flocked branches. There's a few branches on this garland that are not the thicker plastic, and those are the ones that I made sure to staple around. And then I went in with some extra fairy lights and I fluffed them while they were on the ground still, because that would have been way too hard once they were on the ceiling. It just would have been a lot more work. So I did that, and then I added a few of these snowy tree picks, and I added in the middle and then on every corner. And then I went back into my wreaths, which I hung with a ribbon hot glued around the center of the wreath. I hot glued the ribbon to itself, not the wreath, and then I hot glued it up around my curtain rod, but not on the curtain rod, just the ribbon glued to itself. That's the key, guys. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really big pain trying to get it all down. So I added in these pretty gold berries. They're kind of like a champagne gold color, and I got those from Target. They didn't actually have them in my store, but they had a lot of options online. So if you're not finding what you need, make sure you check online. But I thought those made it look a lot more like the Forbidden Forest. That was my goal with the wreaths and the garland. I wanted to feel like what you might find out in the Forbidden Forest that you could bring back in and decorate with if you made it back out alive, right? I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of all of the behind the scenes mess that's going on.
Where'd the movie go? I was making
Yeah, flocking everywhere.
Mom, Jane was making a snack for Jane and me. Yeah, peanut butter and banana honey sandwiches.
Yeah.
For Gwen and Jane.
It's totally worth it. Here I am drilling some holes in the ceiling. This is where we're gonna hang our candles. So first I go in with a drill bit and drill out the hole, and then I pound in a drywall screw. They're the drywall expanders that you put your screw into, so that way the drywall doesn't fall apart. And then I take a little hook, a little white eye hook, and screw that in by hand into the drywall expander. My footage got lost on those. These candles are remote control, and you can also do it manually by pushing the button on the bottom, and they are so amazing. These turned out so cool, you guys. I actually got these on Amazon. I will be sure to link them below, but I got these candles after seeing them on Angela Rose Home's Instagram account. So I will be sure to try to link her below, because that was the inspiration for the candle hanging. I watched how she did it, and she did an amazing job. You should go check out her Instagram, because she has a whole room in her house that she converted, her dining room, for a Harry Potter Hogwarts Great Hall themed Thanksgiving. It was amazing. You have to go see it. Okay, so what I did, I measured my ceiling, and then I took the number of candles I had and I divided it into the length of my ceiling so that I would know how many candles and how far apart to put them. So I ended up doing about a little less than 2 feet between them, and I used this Omniflex fishing line. This stuff is great for so many other projects. I also have a video on how to make a balloon arch with this fishing line, so be sure to check that out if you're looking for something like that. But I did a slip knot, and then you wrap the slip knot around the candle wick and then pull it tight. The trick though with this is you need to make sure once you've got them all pulled tight, once they're all on there, go back through, pull them all tight again, and then you can pick it up. And even then you still end up losing a few candles, I feel like. So let me tell you, we did a lot of things wrong. We did like a zigzag going across. So we tied one, we were trying to have it so that we could tie 2 on one side and just 1 on the other, because it made a big kind of a triangle, like a big V shape. But I went back and did another strand by myself later, and that went a lot better when I just had 1 strand going across, because once you get all of the sides up, this thing wants to kind of slip around so that one side of the candles stays longer than the other. And I also found that if I did just one strand and then I had the other side hanging down onto the floor, I could retie on the ones that fell off. You guys, these are my kids. They're so funny. I had to leave these in here because it just cracked me up, and I want to look back and remember these funny little moments with them. Just a little tip for you if you are adding garland to your ceiling or wreaths on the wall or just anything that lights up. Try to get things that already have timers in them. These garlands I got from Home Depot along with the 3 wreaths, and I will say that they burn through batteries a lot faster than I feel like they should, but I have no other experience with battery operated ones, so I don't really know how long they're supposed to last, but I probably have to change them a couple times during a season. So I do feel like they didn't last as long as I would like. So do check on that, but it helps so much when I don't have to get up there and turn anything on. It just turns itself on every night. And the candles also they have a timer built in, but I haven't actually used that function in them yet because I just like to use the remote. I have all of this leftover garbage from all of this decorating, and I'm going to use all of this to make a Nimbus 2000. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I've got a stick, and I'm going to use some painter's tape, and I'm going to try to just wing it with the shape. I hope it turns out kind of right, I guess. This is the cheapest DIY on the internet. I'm pretty sure all you need are a stick, some garbage, a roll of painter's tape, and that's pretty much it. And then just make sure you wrap it up really good when you're done so that nobody knows that it's not a real Nimbus 2000. And then you can fool anybody you like into thinking that you've got a real broom under your tree. It's the best. Also, this is a great use for all of those garbage bags all of the grocery bags that you come home with.
Just like it should at Yuletide. The parcels are all under the tree, right where they should be. Soon everything is Christmas-fied. Disney bona fide. And so are all of you. So fast, I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till summer.
So the gist of this, as you can probably already tell, is just wad up as much garbage as you can and then stick it on there with tape. And then kind of mush it around to get the right shape that you want. And plan for your most malleable garbage to be at the top so you can get the point on the broom just right. You guys, one time for my birthday, my husband got, I don't know if it was from Cameo or one of those websites, but he got the guy who plays Victor Crumb to say hello to me and wish me a happy birthday, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I saved that video and I still have it somewhere. But I had just had a baby, and he even mentioned my new baby, and I just think that's such a fun present for somebody. And my husband made sure that we even watched that Harry Potter like the day before my birthday so that it would be fresh in my mind but he didn't have to worry. I know all the Harry Potter movies, you guys. I've seen them way too many times, and I've read all the books way too many times. I also love the audiobooks, especially Jim Dale's. Is anyone else here a Harry Potter fan? Please tell me that you are. I want to find all the other mamas out there who are Harry Potter fans. Or if you're not a mom and you're just here on this channel, then hi, I'm glad you stopped by. Alright, now this is the key to making this work. You have to wrap it up or it ruins the illusion. This obviously does not look like a real Nimbus 2000, but when you wrap it up, let me tell you, it looks perfect. I made sure to wrap this just like in the movie. So on the screen there, I was watching Harry Potter and I had to rewatch that scene a few times just to reference and make sure I was getting it right. But I got some twine, some baker's twine, and I made sure to, and I can't link it for you because I actually borrowed it from my sister-in-law, sorry. But I'm sure you can find some somewhere. I think it's a pretty basic thing to find. But I made sure to tie all of the bows in the exact right places. And then I also, while I was doing this, made sure to wrap some boxes. Just see those boxes onto the side there on the left of your screen. There was Amazon boxes and cereal boxes and product boxes, and I just wrapped those all with the same brown paper to look like the boxes that Harry has on his trolley when he goes to the King's Cross station for the first time, and I tied them with twine just like his were, because details, you know, it's all in the little details. These lights are crazy, you guys. It looks like I'm in a rave or something. I promise it's just a movie, but also I have this sped up a lot so that I don't bore you all to death with me doing this forever. And there we go! Alright, time to put all the presents under the tree. It feels so magical even though I know that there's nothing in there and that it's all basically garbage. I basically put a bunch of garbage under the tree this year. Guys, don't worry. We're going to do another video in the downstairs of my house. This room is upstairs. And we will decorate it all out and then we will put real presents under the tree because you got to do that. I have kids. Can you imagine how sad they would be if I didn't have real presents for them? Just kidding. They'd probably be good about it, but I'd feel bad. And here is the final product. You guys, I looked at a tree decorated from Harry Potter World in Orlando, and they actually had these same kind of stars on their trees that they made for Hogsmeade, and I thought it was so beautiful. And also I had to make sure to include Hedwig and a Niffler, because of course, where would a Niffler be but under the tree trying to steal presents? I'm really hoping to build on this room year after year and add more details and maybe change things here and there, but I would like to stick with this Harry Potter theme in this room. So if that is something that you're looking forward to seeing over the next few years, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and I will do my best to make all of your Harry Potter Christmas dreams come true. And then the last bit of detail is in this tray here. And of course, we had to have our little trees from Walmart. Oh, those were so beautiful, you guys. These trees are so pretty. And a frozen lake for the lake at Hogwarts. And some hot toffees. If you remember the second book where they fly, the flying Ford Anglia, and they had a pack of hot toffees in the glove box and a time turner, of course. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel, and also I really hope to provide content that you enjoy watching. I make mom videos and I love being in this space. I love making videos for you guys. So I'd love it if you reach out and let me know what you enjoyed about this video so I have an idea of what you like in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much again for being here. Bye!